Hello, everybody. Dave Green, Brownsguy. Yeah, sorry, not a typical background. I'm not in a jersey. I'm actually in my work uniform. I'm sitting in a changing room at work. I wanted to get this video out to you guys. I have a few minutes here. Sorry it's a little late. I'm a little perturbed with some trash talk that freaking people just can't beat. They can give it out, but they can't take it back. And that's half the problem with some of these people, especially some of the fans. They want to run their mouths like it's a freaking, like they're the champs. But in reality, when people trash talk back at you, you turn into a little bitch. Yeah, I actually said that. There's my response back. If you didn't like what I said last night in the IM, I'll say it right now on camera. You elicited a response from me and you did it on purpose, and now you're getting it. Or you got it back last night. Sorry if that offended your feelings. Don't give a damn. We got Baltimore this week. They're coming into Cleveland, Jen. There you go. And I don't think Baltimore has that big of a chance. I know that they put up almost 40 last weekend with Pittsburgh, but Pittsburgh's defense is not what it used to be. Especially missing Shazier and missing Hayden. Baltimore's guys, the ones that we got to watch out for, Alex Collins, they're finally getting him involved in the running game, and he's showing he can actually catch two out of the backfield. So we're going to have to play some pressure on it. We're going to have to make sure we got a guy on him at all times. Wide receiver wise, there's not really much there that's super scary. For us as a defense, though, it's going to be Watson that will probably get us. I fully expect Watson to have at least 30 to 40 yards, probably gets into the end zone. We have a hard time covering those tight ends, and I expect that pattern to continue this week. As far as their defense goes, they've got two really, really good safeties. Jen sort of covered it when he was talking about the Pittsburgh game and how Jefferson looked a little slow. I expect Jefferson not to look slow this week. I expect him to be all over the field, and I expect him to kind of be that disruptor guy on Kaiser, which will allow Suggs, which is the one guy I do actually fear on their defense, to get in there. I expect Suggs to get two sacks this week. Other than that, I think Kaiser has a pretty stand-up game. Probably gets us 2 touchdowns, maybe 3 from the air. Hopefully he doesn't shit the bed this weekend after having a decent game last week. Offensively, though, beyond Kaiser, it's going to be Duke Johnson. We're going to rely on Duke Johnson. We're going to rely on the flat passes. We're going to rely on some pitches, maybe a shuffle here, a shuffle there. It's going to be cold. It's going to be probably snowing. The ground's going to be hard as a motherfucker in Cleveland this weekend. So we're going to have to really do something and get the run game going. Probably even Crowell could have a game this week. Defensively, Peppers comes back. That's going to be a huge boost to our secondary. He's going to be the guy that will be able to cover Macklin and whoever else. Wallace, is that the wide receiver? That's the other wide receiver there? Okay, whatever. Nobody knows, nobody cares. Well, not us Browns fans anyways. We've been shit on for so fucking damn long. And we're kind of fed up with it, and it's about time that we fucking just shove the football down somebody's throat. Baltimore is the first team that we're going to shove the fucking football down. I really, really, really think that the Browns get a W this week. It's not a delusional fan. I think it's just we're due. It's about time. All the work, all the effort that this team has put in, week out. I think it's going to show up this weekend. I really do. I think the Browns win this one 24-17. I do not think it goes as high as what Jan was saying, and I do not think it goes into overtime. I think we got a legitimate shot at winning this football game. Watch for Garrett to have a really good game. I know the dude's getting double and triple teams coming off the line, but I think they do something with Nazib and the other side to help take away some of that double coverage or the double team that he's taking. Watch our linebackers have to be able to play the pass, in all honesty. And the secondary has to really shut down those wide receivers for us to have a legitimate shot at this ball game. I think we actually pull it out. As far as stats and those types of things go, we all know the records of both teams. We know Baltimore's fighting for one of those last playoff spots. They're chasing some guys are chasing them. it's going to be an interesting last couple of weeks. I fully expect the Browns are going to play spoilers. We got 3 games left in this season, and I really hope we can ruin some playoff hopes for some teams. And I think it starts this week against Baltimore. In the end, 24-17, Browns over Baltimore in Cleveland. Pretty much that's all I got. It's go Browns, and this week we got Baltimore, so it's fuck the Baltimore Ravens. That's no different than the rest of the season since we started all that. So yeah, fuck Baltimore, go Cleveland, 24-17, and everybody have a good rest of what's today, Thursday? Have a good rest of your Thursday, and if you go to see Star Wars this weekend, have a great time. We're going on Tuesday, so no spoilers. All right, keep that shit to yourselves. Everybody have a great one. Peace. Go Browns. Fuck Baltimore.